This is going to be like an add-on to the videos that I did last week where I talked about what I ate and what I drank. Um, I didn't talk about how much I eat or how much I drink. So I wanted to share that. If you know me, you know I really like spreadsheets. Um, so I made a spreadsheet that calculates how much food I'm gonna need. And I've used this for Ironman. I use it for training runs. And I put it together. First thing I did was I did a little bit of research and kind of monitored my own readouts from my Garmin. Figured out how many calories I need per hour, how many carbs I need per hour, and sodium if I'm sweating a lot. This is a pretty high number. That's for like in the middle of summer and I'm losing a lot of fluids. So I did a little research and came up with those numbers for goals, and I made a little spreadsheet. And right now I'm working on the food that I'm gonna have during the 100-mile ultra marathon. And I talked about it before that natural foods give you a broad spectrum of nutrition, and it's cool to see it, it's cool to see the numbers come to life right here, where I'm getting all the carbs and sodium and potassium and calories that I need just from the stuff that I'm usually eating. And I don't have to tweak a whole lot. Whereas whenever I was using energy gels a lot and trying to use salt tablets a lot, it was kind of tricky, and I would have to fiddle around with the quantities a lot. But this actually works out pretty cool. Better than I planned it. And I even added a little calculator on the end to show how much of each food I'm gonna need, that I'm gonna plan on eating over the course of the 24 hours. So if I'm gonna have, let's see, like 24 servings of my Gatorade. I'll need to make sure I have that. If I have an avocado and hummus sandwich every hour, which might be kind of a lot. That might be a little too much food. I would need to bring, let's see, 48 slices of bread, so like a big loaf of bread, a pretty good container of hummus, and 24 small avocados. So I probably won't do that every hour. I'll probably mix it up with like some jasmine rice and throw something in there for a little bit of flavor, and kind of mix in different foods so I don't get burnt out. And another sheet that I made is for hydration. And this one took a little bit more to put together. There's a link, and I'll post these spreadsheets if you want to play around with them, or if you're an athlete and you want to, figure this out for yourself too and use them. I'm glad to give them out to anybody that wants them. So this is my hydration spreadsheet, and hydration's more of a trial and error kind of thing. What you do, based on the articles that I read, I tracked the dates that I did it for a little while, what the temperature was, how long I was running, and then what you do is you calculate how much you weigh before your run, how much you weigh after your run, and the weight of the fluids that you drank. And this works best if it's no longer than like maybe an hour long run or an hour and a half, because you don't want to have to go to the bathroom and then that throws off your calculations. So do some fancy nerd stuff, and it comes up with this ideal fluid intake rate. So it's pretty spot on for what I'm doing now and what I'm drinking on my runs, just based on comfort. So that works out pretty good. And that is based on a target weight loss. Chances are you're going to lose weight no matter what, just because you're sweating so much. But any more than 2 to 4% is dangerous. Like, you can see some of these runs, it was super hot and I didn't have enough fluids on me, and I started to lose 6 and 7%. So that's pretty dangerous. That wasn't very smart of me, but I've learned since then. So I'll post these on the page if you want to use them, play around with them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing. Let's see. Since I like making spreadsheets so much, I took the points on the race that's on that little calendar that I shared with everybody, and I made a spreadsheet that shows what time I'm gonna be there. And I made another column and I'll post this too if you want to kind of keep track along with me. Whenever I get to each checkpoint, I'll put this is a planned time. I'll put the actual time, and then I'll be able to see if I can beat this 6 a.m. Sunday time. So I'll have a more accurate prediction of when I finish. So yeah, thanks for caring about my dumb spreadsheets. And if I think of anything else, I'll post another video. Thanks.